Hi guys, it's Melly Starz, and we are here at the return of Melly's Couch, sponsored by Rollout. I'm here with my first guest, who is a poet, singer, songwriter, and a rapper, Myah Storm. Yay!
Hi.
Welcome to the couch.
Hey, Melly.
I hope that you're ready for this deep dive into about 10 years of a career that you have here, huh?
10 years.
Almost.
Yeah.
Just about. We're we getting there.
I'll say in and out.
In and out, yes. In and out. In and
That's
out.
better.
So let's start. I'm gonna start from the beginning. You know how my interviews are. We start from the start. So in May of 2015, you made a post about a talent show.
That was so funny, bitch. Oh my God.
Were you in the talent show?
Yeah, I was in a talent show. Girl,
what were you doing? What was your talent?
Okay, so my talent was... Okay, so I auditioned twice for the talent show because I didn't think I was going to make the talent show with rapping.
Of course.
I was kind of like a little skeptical about the rapping. So when I auditioned to the talent show, I auditioned my rap. And then I was like, nah, let me audition again. And I just walked on my hands. And I got in for both. And I told them, nah, I just rather rap. I just did this so I could just be on the stage if I didn't, if the rap didn't cut it type shit.
So rewind, you walked on your hands?
I could walk on my hands. I used to be on Jesse White tumblers.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, clearly I didn't do a deep dive, enough of a deep dive.
Exactly. You got when you do your research, you would have probably seen that in the comments. Like, damn, she was under there going crazy because she was on the Jesse White tumblers. You didn't look for it.
I didn't look for that.
It's okay.
I was trying to stick to the music.
It's okay. Yeah, but yeah, I auditioned twice and I got let in twice, but I told them I just want to do one thing, give it to somebody else because I just wanted to be on the stage.
Yeah. You didn't care how you were going to be on the stage. You just wanted to be on the stage.
I just really wanted to be on the stage, yeah. So, yeah, and then, I did my little rap. And I had my little backup dancers. Not my little backup dancers, because I had backup dancers and they were amazing. We all went to school together. And it just made my show come to life and made me think like, oh my God, I'm a rapper. Up there in my heels and shit. That shit was crazy. That's funny.
Yeah. So from 2015 to 2018, you had a team and you were on the radio. Is this when you were on B105 and Power 92?
Yes.
Okay. What songs were on the radio and how did it feel to have your songs on the radio, to hear yourself, and like, did you go to the radio station? Like, how was your experience?
So what's so crazy is I went to the radio station and I did an interview with Shondell at Power 92, and the rest of my team, like the other artists on my team, they did the interview also. I don't remember what song they played, but then I went across the hall to V103 and I did my spoken word, The Generation. I did my spoken word live. Like, that was like scary, but I did it, I got to like shake hands, meet people. And I think I did a little cipher in the hallway. I can't remember. It was just so fucking long ago. But I do remember going up to the radio station and being like, damn. Like, this is what the rappers be talking about when they go shopping music and shit. Like,
yeah.
You really got to go up there and really like, that's footwork for real.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm not gonna ask where your name came from. You've been asked this a million times.
Girl.
A million times. So you were aptly named after Maya Angelou because of your dad. And I feel like your dad somewhat manifested your future and your career. So are you a daddy's girl? And do your siblings get jealous at all?
No, I'm not a daddy's girl. Well, okay, I am a daddy's girl, but do my siblings get jealous? Not really, because my dad, he fake for real. That nigga is fake for real. Like, you could be his favorite because you in his face, right? Like, he fake for real. So I don't know if my siblings get jealous for real, because we all know, like, for real, who that man is. He's fake for real. You're his favorite because you're in his face.
Right.
Like, you're like, we're all, well, probably all my sisters are daddy's girls, and then yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So here's something that no one's asked about, but you've been pretty open about it. You have a lisp. So
you're funny as hell.
I know.
You are.
When you're writing, you knew this question was coming.
I did it. We're going.
You did. When you're writing music, do you consider that and how you structure your raps and how you're gonna do the delivery?
No, because okay, when you rapping, you just be sitting there. I'm just trying to envision myself writing a song, right? And I'm just writing a song, Melly. I'm literally just writing a song. And then when it's done, now I gotta hear myself rap the song. Like I gotta hear my cadence, I gotta hear my flow, because it's all in my head. Like, you know, everything's all in my head. I can hear it verbatim in my head. But when I go to rap it, that's when it be like, your tongue is lazy as shit, shorty. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in this situation? Because it's fight or flight at this point. And then I practice it really as much as I can until I get into the studio and I still fuck it up. But that's why we have great engineers surrounding us. We have great engineers. Yeah. We have great guidances, great producers, like great people that can help me get in pocket, and people who are gonna slow me down behind the scenes. Like, okay, shorty, okay, like chill, you can get it. Yeah. So I be trying to do tongue exercises, but I don't know how much that's working, because you can probably hear my lips clear as hell in this microphone.
Yeah. I've heard it. I heard it during Keep It a Bend, but I never addressed it because I feel like it's not something that's part of the artistry. But
I mean, it's not, I can't help it.
Yeah,
like it's like something that I really do
like
try.
You can't critique something that's just somebody's natural.
Yeah, I try so hard. Like certain words, like when I say certain things, like certain things, like. My tongue is working so hard right now for that shit. I'm trying to tell you. It's kind of crazy. So I just be trying to mouth exercises shit. I don't know. I can't believe you just asked me that. God. I'm embarrassed.
That's okay. You've mentioned it on interviews and on public forums before, so
but nobody notices it. But I feel like
they need better ears.
Well, Keep It a Bend was the first record I got reviewed, so for you to hear that then, that means everybody hears that shit. And that's fine, because I can't change that about myself.
Yeah, exactly.
At least it's not no crazy list. Like, at least I'm not just like, it could be bad. It could be bad.
So, here's another thing. We already talked about a little bit about your dad. You mentioned somewhere that you had experience in choir because of your mom.
Yeah.
So, does that contribute to your singing? And like, how important is your faith to you? Like, are you still kind of somewhat religious because of your upbringing?
I wouldn't necessarily say religious, more spiritual. And singing, well, my mom's side was really in church, so I feel like that's where that came from. But my dad sang all the time, still to this day, sings all the time, and that's probably where that came from. He used to sing to me when I was little, and those are like vivid memories that I really can't remember. Like, yeah. So I feel like a mixture of the both.
Right. Right. So another thing that your mom did was she made you read the dictionary?
Bitch.
So tell me about that and how that's contributed to your musical journey, because that is wild.
Yeah, like I could just think back to getting my. Imagine somebody coming in your room, right? And you just like a little shorty. You just sitting there, everything sweet. You thought you got in trouble. You thought the ass whooping was enough. No, they come in there and they bogart your whole TV. These are big TVs, people. These are big TV. We talk about big brick.
Yeah. the old
handle in the back. You got a big ass TVs, and they take your shit and just leave a stack of books. Mind you, I have my own books because I was a bookworm, but you know, and this is what you got to read. Why do I have to read this fucking dictionary? Like, why? But it made a lot of sense because now, like, my vocabulary is prolific. See, look at that.
Look at that. Look at you.
And I speak very well. I can carry myself in multiple rooms, and I can also put myself back to where I grew up, like what my home base is, without a problem, without even a thought of the switch of mannerisms.
Right.
My parents really instilled in me that, like, going into different rooms, like, everybody don't talk like you and everybody don't look like you. And it's not to blend in, but it's to literally, like, your first impression is everything. So I feel like my mom doing that, she created a beast, like a very well-spoken, well-put-together woman that I can put myself in any room and I know I'm secure. I don't have to feel no type of way. I don't feel little. I don't feel bigger than or less than. I feel like super secure. And that's just off of vocabulary alone and just knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. And then when I speak, I know, like, I'm not just using these big words out of term. Like, I'm using
you actually
them.
know what you're saying.
Exactly. And I don't just use them to use them. They're really a part of my vocabulary. So shout out to my OG for that.
So now in May 22nd, 2016, you said that Lyrically Blessed was on the way.
You was a funny motherfucker. You was so funny. Bro,
2016.
2016.
May 22nd. Right?
You are funny as fuck.
It didn't come out until March
Shut your dumb
of 2024.
You cannot do this right now. I knew you was gonna do all this extra stuff. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But wait. There's more. There's a little bit more background before we get into it.
Okay.
On April 13th, 2017, you said it was
specific.
Yes, you said it was done. It was not done.
It was done.
Tell me what happened from April 2017.
I'm stressed out on this couch, bitch. Why? I don't remember this for how long. Okay.
Well, Lyrically Blessed has been in the works clearly for many years.
There is several different versions of Volume 1. And actually, Volume 1 is only Volume 1 because it was so fucking great that I can't stop there. But there's several different versions of this, and I feel like I've been recording. Okay, so Lyrically Blessed started off as just a mixtape.
Okay. So is that
now it's an EP.
In 2016?
Yeah.
A mixtape. Okay.
And I just couldn't, I couldn't get it to go. I couldn't get everything to match up the way I wanted. Like, mind you, at this point, I'm sitting on hella beat packs. Shout out to Spank. Shout out to Spank on the beat, like, facts. I'm sitting on hella beat packs. I'm sitting on a lot of shit that could just go, and I'm just trying to figure it out. I feel like when I was with a team, like, I was really not necessarily focused on the team, but we had a lot of movement as a team.
Yeah.
So when you got a lot of movement as a team, you just thinking like, okay, we're gonna do this show. I'm gonna perform this verse on this track from my team. Like, I'm gonna do this. Like, you know, I had that in the forefront. I just feel like it was more so. It just kept slipping away from me. Let's put it like that. It just kept slipping away from me, and now we got what we got. But a lot of the archive music that was dropped in 2022, since you know so much.
I do know
Ms.
so
Research. All that archive music, a lot of that shit was supposed to be on Lyrically Blessed, but that was, you know, at that point, years old, so it's just like...
It didn't make sense.
It didn't make... Yeah, not sonically, just to put out, just so everybody could hear it, but from where I was in 2022 to where I was in 2016, 2014, 15, like, none of that kind of made sense. At this point, I'm a grown-ass woman, so... Yeah. But it was still great music, so it had to still get put out. But yeah, that you know.
I know.
There's just a couple of scrap singles. That's what Lyrically Blessed in 2026 and 2016 was. Oh, what the fuck? Don't ever ask me that. What the hell? Got me thinking this shit.
That's the point.
I see. This is... I was looking at the camera. I was just looking at the audience so they can understand that.
You were giving them the look.
I was giving them the what the fuck.
What the fuck just
help?
happened?
Look, the blink.
Help me.
The blink 2
Help
times
me.
if you need help.
So since you just mentioned the team and all of that, I'm gonna fast forward because you took a little bit of a hiatus there. There was a couple of years that I couldn't find much.
Yeah.
Then 2021, you kind of came back from that hiatus and you said that you were alone and like acting as your own manager. So how was that compared to having a team?
In 2021?
Oh, no, sorry, 2022. My apologies.
I was about to say, yeah, 2021, I was somewhere, I was in a different space. 2022, I was.
Yeah, that's when your social media pages came back up. All of a sudden, now Myah Storm is
being Myah Storm.
Being Myah Storm.
So, being my own manager, that shit sucks. Yes, I felt, when you sitting there trying to push it, like, let me look at you. This real shit. Like, when you sitting here trying to push it, it's like, when you doing it alone, you feel like you're only getting so far.
Yeah.
And you're pushing. Like, opposed to when you get another set of hands or, a second set of hands and a third set of hands, opposed to when you have more hands. When you doing a lot of the groundwork yourself, it's kind of hard to like keep focus on what the fuck you're supposed to be keeping focus on. Because if I'm trying to write a song, like the whole process from start to beginning, just from being an independent artist, no management, no nothing, just you yourself. First, I gotta find a beat. Now I gotta get my concept. Now I gotta write the song. I gotta lay the song. I gotta listen to several different versions of this song to see what the fuck I like. That's where I was at that point. Right. Now I gotta figure out, all right, this song is a go. How the fuck do I market the song? All right, figured that out. What comes next? Should I shoot a video for this song? All right, that's a part of the marketing. All right, now how the fuck do I get this to reach so many people? Now I gotta figure out who gonna shoot it, if I should release it, if they should release it.
How to release it.
When to release it. What's the best time to do these things and make it all make sense, opposed to just me being an artist and just being able to focus on the art. Because I promise, like, that is so much less of a stress when you just really get to map your things out and lay it out in front of a set of people and they can help you coordinate it, opposed to you just have all these ideas in your head and you're trying to like sort them out yourself in a process of still being creative. Because just because you're working on this single or this project, you're still doing shit because you're an artist. You're not gonna stop. And now you're trying to market this, trying to figure out how to market this, how to figure out how to link these things together, and you doing it all by yourself, and that shit get played. That shit get tiring, especially when you want to see the best. Like, you want it to reach the most and create your best art. And sometimes something has to get half-assed, like whether it's the art or the marketing or pushing yourself or being able to put yourself in certain rooms. Like, something gets half-assed and it sucks. It really sucks. In the moment, it's like, oh my God, I'm doing it. But when you take a step back and you breathe and then you realize, like, damn, something else got to come after this.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Exactly, what the fuck? And then now I gotta go through that whole process all over again, knowing that I gotta do it all over again and not have no help. From the cover art to the only thing I really had help with at that point was recording, like being locked in with my home-based engineer, Mateo. So other than that, like I just felt like, all right, I'm laying the music. That was half the battle for me, but what the fuck? Like, how I'm gonna make this work? It's like, it sucks.
Yeah.
Look, 0 out of 10 recommend, but if you're gonna do it, make sure you do it to your fullest, because I would not be sitting here if I didn't put my best foot forward. That's 100%. So, say that.
No regrets.
No regrets.
It was just
no regrets.
A lot.
That shit is tiring, baby. It ain't for the weak.
Definitely. So by October of 2022, you did start dropping music. You dropped She Want with TQ. Now we're going to be talking about TQ for a little bit.
Now we get to talk about some things. Okay.
So how did that collaboration even come about? Because he's out in Arizona. So how did you guys make that connection?
Well, me and TQ went to high school together.
Oh, there we go.
I always knew. Well, I always knew he was a rapper, and he always knew I was a rapper. And then I started dropping music around my senior year. I think he was a junior around that time. You know, SoundCloud busting days. And I'm on Twitter, like rapping.
You know I'm gonna bring that up.
That's so funny. So I'm on Twitter rapping and shit. Like no beat, just sitting on that bitch, just spitting my shit. And my shit going up, like retweets after retweets. And I'm pretty sure everybody in this high school didn't seen it at that point. So, you know, time passes. Now, you know, we a little bit grown. And motherfuckers just come across my inbox basically talking about, let me out-rap you type shit. But nah, TQ always been on my ass and a very big supporter, like no matter what. When I was dropping music on SoundCloud, like whatever, like that man always gave me my ups. I'll give him that. And from that single, She Wants, that turned into me being like, damn, I was so out of touch. I didn't know what the fuck was going on with this. I was finna drop my next song in 2022 at that point on SoundCloud, straight on SoundCloud. I thought that bitch was gonna be a go. I thought it was gonna be
not the SoundCloud rapper.
I would have still been a SoundCloud rapper. And shout out to TQ, because I promise you, if he would have never sent me that track, I would not be where I am. And then that track challenged me because I was in a limbo of a space. And how the fuck do I sit here and talk my shit like that? But that shit low-key came easy once I kept listening and admiring how good of a lyricist he is. It was like, alright. And then this man been pushing this shit for a minute. Like pushing me to get back out there from my little hiatus. It's literally #Make Storm rap again. I never in my fucking life.
And she did.
Never in my fucking life. I would go on Twitter and see that shit and be like, #Make Storm rap again. Who the fuck is this nigga talking about? Me? I'm over here just living my whole little grand old prairie life. Thinking I'm fucking, cooking for what the fuck, honey, you're home. Like, what the fuck? And I get on Twitter and talk about #Make Storm rap again. And that shit, I used to see that shit and be like, damn, like, you know, all right. And he sent that track. Well, he sent a couple tracks earlier that year, but I just
that was the one.
It was
it's
weird.
A good one too.
Yeah, it was. I was in a weird space, and I was like, no, I can't even be rapping about that because I'm in woo woo blah blah. I know this nigga thinking like, bitch, if you don't get to rapping, like what the fuck? But yeah, so when he sent that, I'm like, okay, I like it. And when I first got it, it was just him.
Right.
So I didn't even hear the feature on it. So when I heard it all together, I was like very happy and complete. And then for that to be the first song to hit streaming services, that shit, like, for me, I felt like that was the biggest accomplishment ever.
Yeah.
And
definitely after like such a long hiatus.
Man, that was, the verse, the context, and everything, perfect.
And then he's also featured on Lyrically Blessed Volume 1. Mm-hmm. You guys did Throw Something.
Yeah.
So how was that? Like, you were like, hey, TQ, I did that song for you back in the day. Can you like hop on this one for me, please?
Nah.
Or how did that come about?
Me and TQ already, so a lot of open shit that TQ got, I don't want to talk like, you know, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. But probably 90% of the open shit that TQ got is my way. Like,
okay,
that shit's laid and whatever. And if it's an open verse, he gonna send it my way, whether it's done, not, whatever. Here. So I just feel like I had to do the same. Like all the records that I could hear him on. Like, first of all, I sent him a whole different record.
Okay.
I couldn't clear the record. But y'all gonna hear the record soon on Bonnie and Clyde. Right. But that was the record. the record that's on Bonnie and Clyde was supposed to be in replace of Throw Some.
Okay.
Throw Some was very much, I was gearing that towards like an interlude because I just wanted that to be like my trap rap type of vibe, but I'm not a trap rapper.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really the trap storyteller rapper, but I like that. I like that scene. I like being in that scene, me personally as a person. So I just knew he would do great on it. So I sent it because the first record it just didn't go the way I planned it, because the first record was supposed to be, the way I wanted to go behind the first record was crazy. And I couldn't. So I just gave him this record, and then, you know, and he did his due diligence. Like, Throw Some was a record where it was supposed to be like, I don't know. And then he came in to save the fucking day, because I wanted him on my project regardless.
Yeah.
And I knew that no matter what the fuck I threw him, it was gonna be a go regardless. So it wasn't, I don't want to say it's feature for feature. I feel like that's my
that's your dog.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's like when you think about like duos or motherfuckers, like when they get together and rap and they just sound like, ooh, I like them together. That's my way. I'm his nigga. Like, it just works.
Yeah, which now brings us to present day. We're gonna be present day for a second before we get back to our timeline.
Wait, whoa.
Girl, I got dates and I got, okay. I got receipts here, ma'am. But first,
receipts is crazy, Melly Starz.
Yeah.
Irritating.
I know, very.
Ew.
But since we're on the topic of TQ, you guys have a joint project now. Y'all said, fuck the features. We work so well together. We're going to do Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Promo for it has been insane. The cover art is ridiculous.
Shout out to fucking TQ. Because cover art, that's him. Shout out to Smokey Sponges for taking my image for the cover art. Shout out to TQ for helping to create the aesthetic for the cover art. At first, I did not like the cover art. I was just like, oh my God, I look so rough. But I guess that's the point. Like, Bonnie and Clyde, like they went through a lot of shit to get to die. But you get what I'm saying?
To die is
to
wild.
Die. Well, that's what happened. That didn't happen?
I mean, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly what happened.
So the single dropped on August 2nd.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the single.
Oh my God. That's the name of the single. Y'all check it out because it's out now. Fuck is y'all talking about? It's out now. Shout out to fucking TQ for helping me, and fuck that, for us helping each other make this project come together with about what? That's about 1,400 miles in between us. Like, God damn. Him coming out, showing out, sitting in the studio, us being able to share each other's collective. This shit just being so fucking easy. But oh my God, that's a motherfucking hit. In the summer, just starting. It's not even that hot outside. It hasn't even got as hot as it's supposed to. So when y'all hear, oh my God, take your clothes off and shake some ass. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's such a fun record. Like when he sent me that record, I said, what the fuck, nigga? What you want me to say on this? Not what you want me to say on this, but it's just, he sent me the record and I'm thinking like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? Cause you heard my music, Melly Starz. Yes. I don't think I'm the most vulgarist. Like, I'm not.
It's totally
It's not different. A lot of pussy. So when he got on this bitch talking about some
lyrically black, so
you feel me? I don't really gotta do all that. But this record was so fun because I was able to do all that in a not pressured type of vibe. I broke my phone. I lost like my fucking my verse for it, and then I had to rewrite the verse. That sucked because it was hard to write the verse in the first place. But I had to let loose and have fun and literally just feed off of TQ lyrics, like feed off of like his vibe. And then he was like, I hear this happening at a pool party. So I'm like, okay. Now I get to pin it different because I see it different, and now I hear it different, and now I'm in a different type of groove, and now I'm sitting there sipping my little wine, writing my little lyrics, and now it's like, oh my God, I can't take it, Daddy. Oh my God, I can't take it, Daddy. Oh my God. Yes, that's such a fun record. That's such a fun, good summer record. That's a great single off this project.
It is. I've heard the whole project.
Mm-hmm. That's that exclusive.
I've heard the project. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait till
8/8/24.
8/8/24.
8/8/24.
And I can't wait to have TQ on the couch.
I know. He just gotta, he one of them fly-in interviews.
He's one of the fly-in interviews.
He one of them fly-in interviews. He better figure it out. TQ.
Soon.
Figure it out.
Where you at, TQ? so now that we fast forward a little bit, now we're gonna go back to 2022 because that's where we kind of left off.
Okay.
The first snippet of Keep It a Ben dropped December 12th, 2022.
Yeah.
But the song didn't come out until May 15th of 2023.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I thought that song was gonna be a go around that time. And it wasn't necessarily ready to be a go. And I seen that record being way bigger than my living room.
Yeah.
My living room.
And you recorded in the basement, I think, right? I think I saw a video of you recording, I don't know if it was Keep It a Ben or something else in January 2023 in the basement.
Yeah, that was my dad's. Like, my dad has this little cave.
Shout out to Dad again.
Yeah, shout out to my pops. Like, it's like a little secluded cave. It looks like a fucking...
He's got a man cave.
Yeah, it's like so...
A literal man cave.
A literal, like, you go in there, it looks like a man cave. It's like maps of Chicago all over it and whatever. And he said I could record in there. And I think I recorded on How You Want It. That's a song that's not out, but very much snippeted a lot of places. But
I know.
Yeah, I know you know. If don't nobody know shit, you know. Damn, bitch. All right.
It's my job.
I know. I know. Yeah, that's like, yeah, that was like down there or whatever. But Keep It a Ben was in my living room. It was in my living room on my couch with my big ass wine glasses and a blunt and my baby somewhere crying in the background. And that's why you hear it.
Yes, so I also wrote that down, that you have Little Miss Winter crying in the background. And she's got a writing credit.
And she does have a writing credit because she made that so, like, just imagine you just in your zone, right? Okay, so this is how it's set up. It was like my living room was in the front, kitchen, dining room, kitchen. So in my living room, like, it's like kind of secluded. It's like a double door. Like, so, I can smoke in there and she can be in the dining room in her playpen. She's like an arm baby at this point. In her playpen, just chill, drink her bottle, whatever. So, I'm just doing my thing, my artist thing, and I'm thinking she done for the night. No, she's not done for the night. So next thing you know, she's on Theo Mateo's lap.
Not Theo Mateo.
Literally just being rocked to the music, and as I'm recording, she's being picked up by the mic. And I don't even think she was necessarily crying. It was her, like, she did a lot of talking. She was like
fussing, yeah.
And yeah, no, it wasn't even fussing. It was just talking. And at that point, it was pretty, all right, girl, we get it. We get it. You're here. You want
attention.
Literally.
You got it, because you got a writing credit.
And she just kept being picked up on a mic, especially when I was trying to do my last hook, because I didn't want my last hook to be repeated. So I wanted it to just be a clean hook, because that's a little bit slower. The cadence is just a tad bit died down, and I wanted to get it, and I got it with her. So... And you could hear it clearly in the vocals. So it was just like, she got to get the credit.
Yeah.
She switched the mood and made it sound a little.
Yeah, she definitely adds.
Yeah, like a
little pop.
Like, what the fuck is that in the background? Exactly.
So now we're in 2023.
Woo! Finally, bitch, damn, because you've been deep diving.
That's what I do. It's my job. So you said, February 11th, you said, give me 2 years. Bet I'll be living life lavish. It's been a year and a half, I would say. Do you think you're on your way to living life lavish?
I was saying that in the perspective of like how I wanted to move in my music. On some like, when I step in a room, for example, I went to, shout out to my rapper friend, AK. I went to AK's release party, Summertime Hangover, her EP that dropped.
We don't talk about it.
And that was a ball. But when I walked into Avion Studios, Jake, which is TQ's engineer, as soon as I walk in, they like, this Storm, like, who are you? I'm Storm, whatever. Jake like, I know Storm. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. Like me? It is me. And, but, you know, I don't be trying to, like, you know, overdo my part. Cause, you know,
you gotta
you know, I'm too humble. I'm too humble.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
2023, you were talking a lot of shit online. Let me tell you. Because I got so many notes for 2023.
When
I was doing research, I was like, does this bitch ever shut the fuck up?
No.
Clearly not.
No, and I got something to say. And I'm a bad bitch and you can't kill me.
Okay, nobody's trying to
That's what I'm just saying, so don't try.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
You posted that you were having a business call at like 2 o'clock in the morning to Nigeria. Who the hell is out in Nigeria?
Girl, some fucking producers. that okay, so what happened is I know I'm gonna feel so bad. I can't believe you just said this. I'm gonna feel so bad because I cannot remember his name, but he is an incredible artist out of Nigeria. I can't remember his name. I can barely pronounce it. I'm not even gonna lie. Yes, I'm black as hell, but I don't. Yes, I got you. He's an incredible artist, an incredible singer, and he connected with me some fucking way, the internet, the algorithm, you know, and he reached out to me and said, you're dope as hell. And ever since he reached out to me and told me I was dope, he's been supporting my music. And I think his music is phenomenal. It's actually on my Apple. Like, it's phenomenal because I grew up listening to a lot of Caribbean music.
Yeah.
I grew up on a lot of reggaeton. Like my granny used to go to Jamaica every fucking year. She go to Jamaica, she a whole different bitch. Her name ain't Barbara. I don't even remember what her Jamaica name is. No, but facts, like, you know, facts. Like, she is like, you know, so I grew up like with that culture very heavy. So when you get to the Afro and you get to hearing all that shit, like that shit is like, it's very great. So a producer of his basically hit me and was like, are you up? It's like 8 a.m. out there. 7 a.m. It's fucking the next day this way.
Right.
Like 4,
Business
6.
don't
Girl,
care what time
I
it is.
see. What the fuck? And this man sitting there chopping it up, listening, like literally, we was on Instagram, video call, and he played me dozens of beats. And this was around the time that I was finishing Lyrically Blessed. And I wanted a dance hall type of vibe, but it just didn't fit in time and we didn't get there.
Yeah.
It was just, I really wanted that vibe. So it was just me just trying to show my pen in a lot of different dimensions. So that phone call was trying to see how I can work that out. But I was on a time crunch, so I'm trying to work.
I mean, it happens. You still have the connection there.
I still have the connection, yeah.
Everything like that. You mentioned on a couple of interviews that you get, you get your inspiration from Lauryn Hill, Nicki Minaj, and Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
So what was your introduction to them and how did they shape your music? And then I have another follow-up question.
Okay, so I'm gonna just make it quick. Q-Tip, I was raised on A Tribe Called Quest. Fun fact.
Was this your dad again?
Yeah, fun fact. I was actually
Daddy Storm with the heavy influence.
Yeah, so this is a story that since it's in my head, everybody can know it, and I don't care how nobody feel about it. I was conceived to Midnight Marauder, Tribe Called Quest. That's one of my dad's favorite hip hop groups. Like that is like, yeah, like it's embedded in me. And it's his fault. What the fuck? I didn't ask him to tell me that either.
Why do we know this?
My point. Why do I know it? So now the world gotta know it.
Okay. Thanks for that one. Thanks for that one, Dad Storm.
Lauryn Hill was very influential to me. My dad always played her. My dad is very an R&B head, so Lauryn Hill singing, like I remember him singing Lauryn Hill. I remember my dad having the actual Miseducation album.
Vinyl?
Yes, like no, not the vinyl, but the CD.
Oh, the CD. Okay.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, these tapes and CDs, and CDs.
Okay.
I think at that point parents have phased out of
Let me not age myself.
Yeah, they aged out of the vinyls and now it's tapes and CDs.
But now vinyls are coming back, so.
No, they definitely, they here.
They here.
No, that's definitely like great marketing aspects. So Lauryn Hill, that was like some bird shit. And then Nicki, that was me developing my own sense of music from my dad's sense of music. My dad used to listen to like a lot of Ludacris, a lot of Cash Money, a lot of the things that'll be on the radio, like the normal things, and then you get to trickle on to things, and now you sitting with cousins, and your cousins in here, your older cousins in here dancing, talking about, I know you ain't heard this, I know you ain't heard this, you don't know nothing about this, and then they turn on Nicki Minaj, and that's something really you don't know about it, now you deep diving into the shit, and now it's like, oh shit, and it's so familiar because I done grew up on Lauryn Hill, and that's like her predominant inspiration when it comes to the music and the singing and the rapping and the balance of it all, the balance of how to balance hip hop and the other spaces and stuff like that. Nicki gets that from Lauryn, and I feel like I took that in from Lauryn, and then that was a natural gravitation to Nicki because they're really like, when you think about the 90s to now, like it's the same type of women. Yeah.
So my follow-up question, because again, you mentioned this on an interview, is that there's a little bit of a difference between Myah and Storm the Boss.
Mm-hmm.
So from those three musical influences, does one influence Myah and does like one influence Storm the Boss, or?
Nah, Storm the Boss, she's the boss.
Yes, clearly.
And we're not talking about writing, we ain't talking about nothing. Storm the Boss, that's the boss. That's CEO and everything that Storm and Myah Storm got going on, you know? And Storm the Boss is just the boss. Like, I don't feel like nothing really influences like the personas per se. Because like I said earlier, these glasses come off, I fuck around and just be, I just feel like I'm Myah. I take these chains off, I'm back Myah. Like, I put these glasses on, baby, we Storm the Boss on a grown woman shit, been there woman shit. Like, I don't know how to act like I'm Storm the brand. I'm Storm, like, I'm moving with that best foot forward. Yeah. More or less. Like that. Yeah. So I don't really feel like nothing influences that. It's just that.
Another character, another moniker that you use.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to talk a little bit about, you did a music video for Gametime that was featuring K Cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
When you did that music video, you got a repost from Ethika Girls. Was that a goal when you were doing the video?
No, that wasn't no fucking goal. When that shit happened, I'm like, they fucking posted me? Why would they post me? I know I tagged them because I was wearing their little outfit, but why would they post me? Fuck that. Why would they post me in my music? And Ethika has a label. So at that point, I was in there like, oh shit, they trying to sign me. I was just too geeked. But I was more so focused on a brand deal, like at that time, because that was like the last thing that I thought would happen. So when that shit happened, I'm like, damn, Ethika? Let me put on some more Ethika. Fuck is going on? Fuck is going on?
Did anything come from that beyond the post? Or
no,
not yet. We'll see what the future holds.
I'm gonna have my management. We gonna follow up on that. Actually, we gonna hit the label and see what the fuck they talk about. Because at this point, Ethika, come on, Ethika Girls, don't post my stuff and then
do nothing with it.
Right, come on.
Where's the brand deal?
Where's the brand deal? Where's the money? Actually, I have on Ethika right under this. What the fuck?
Since we're on the topic of features, let's talk about the features that you have on Lyrically Flex.
Okay.
You have a couple of them. You have Gametime, which we kind of briefly talked about. You also have Give It Up with Herb Dean and Not a Dro with Smokey Smothers. We already talked about PQ. We kind of talked about K Cocaine, but talk about those two features and how was it working with them? And then on top of that, you also performed both of those tracks at Midnite Club.
Yeah.
So how has working with them, and then how was it performing them?
Okay, so let's start with the working with them. Herb Dean. Herb Dean is a tricky character because I played this man the beat. Fuck being busy. I played him the beat. I play him the beat. And it's going like, I don't like this. Oh man, shorty, you didn't even hear my rap, bro. You didn't hear me rap yet. What do you mean you don't like it? Like, let's try. I spit my rap and it was a go. That took some time to get together, but it got together and it happened. So I'm very grateful for that. And it's pretty easy working with him because he's such a lyricist.
So you were saying Herb Dean is such a lyricist.
He's such a lyricist, so he's easy to work with. I feel like the type of music that I make versus the type of music he makes, I gotta get him into momentum. Like, I can't just be like, here's this beat. Motherfuckers gonna be like, huh? Because he's so used to sample beats, slower beats, soulful beats. Like,
he has a very distinct
He that
style.
nigga that's gonna Kendrick you feel me? So I gotta put him in a space where he feels safe enough to do that and also turn up, And I feel like Give It Up, that was the perfect space. I feel like with my features on this project, before we get into Smokey Smothers, my features on this project, I really wanted to allow my features to do their thing. Like, I feel like I gave myself this much room and I gave them this much room because I know I'm about to put out a whole body of work that's going to feature them. So I want whomever's coming for me to stick around for them.
Yes.
Yeah. And Smokey Smothers, I had to,
that one's not really a feature.
No, it's a collaboration.
It's a collaboration. Yeah.
But I had to beg for the song to be on my project. Actually, it'll be on, did she announce her project yet? No, she didn't. But it'll be on her upcoming project. Not her next mixtape, but her upcoming project. This Not a Drill will also be featured on there because this is her song. And it's a collaboration. Yeah, we both co-wrote the song. When she sent me the song, it was pretty much, she had the hook written, her verse. She went to pen her verse and then I was to write my verse, but she sent me the hook and I was fucking with the hook, but she wanted me to do half the hook, but don't nobody write for me.
No, yeah.
So
because you're lyrically blessed.
I kept it as a reference, but in the studio, when she laid her part, I'm like, all right, shorty, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna go write my part of the hook, and then I had most of my bars together, but I had to put it together to the point where I had to actually hear her cadence because at this point I only had her lyrics, but I had to hear her cadence so I could be able to jump in the pocket.
Yeah.
And it just meshed so well. It literally meshed perfectly. It was not a second thought. It was this song is a fucking go. So once it was a fucking go and she told me I'm trying to figure out etc. song. Well, baby, guess who's about to drop? Me. You might as well give it to me.
And she did.
And I'm so grateful for that because I had to put it to her if I drop it now, you can drop it later. Then you can drop it later, and then when you drop it with a video, and then just great marketing, it gives the song more longevity just from my audience to her audience.
I think I know some people who might be in that video.
It might be just though.
So you performed those songs at Midnite Club, which is one of the biggest events this year.
Of 2024.
Of 2024.
You're not lying. You're not lying.
How was it performing those songs?
easy. Because,
you guys definitely made it look easy.
Man.
It was seamless.
I was about to say.
Intros, and like, it looks like y'all did this all the time.
When the team comes together and everybody get to hear each other out and everybody understands that when you're a team, whether I'm Jordan or not, just real shit, whether I'm Jordan or not, we talking about a team. Everybody are equals, we are collectives. So I'm only as good as the person I'm following behind and vice versa, unless I set the tone. And I feel like from the three of us, every tone was set and we represented the person that we came to represent. Look, shout out to the Stars. Look, Stars Incorporated. What the fuck? LLC? What the fuck is you talking about? Shit like that. But you get what I'm saying? When you come in and you get to do those things and you do it flawlessly, it just gave a helping hand. Like, I didn't feel like I was doing it by myself. Like, sometimes when you do a show, you feel like you gotta carry a lot of weight, especially if you sitting there with an entire set list. So to have the three of us be able to split 15 to 20 minutes and sit there and get our shit off, like get every single off, every good single off was crazy. I feel like we had one of the best performances of the night. Like,
oh, absolutely.
No matter what nobody say. Me personally, I feel like aside from my team, I feel like I had the best performance of the night. I feel like I was in my fucking bag. I feel like I was feeling so good. I feel like I came out to represent my team in their name and everything that. When you think about that flyer and all the people that was sitting there on that lineup, I feel like I did what I had to do for my people. And I feel like the person who was supposed to walk away smiling and happy and accomplished and fulfilled did that. So that made me feel good as an artist. Like, I felt like I was fulfilling my obligation as an artist to my management, to my entire team, and to everybody my management is around to make my team as great as it is. So I just feel like I did my shit and I proved myself. And then motherfuckers sitting there like, damn, shorty, like, okay. Because, I feel like at that point, everybody done seen Herb and Smokey perform in that space, yes. And nobody seen me. And right before that, I dropped Safe. So everybody was like, oh.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
When you were doing the promo, you were like on a little bit of a press tour. So you spoke about Midnite Club. And you said that it was a response to a beef. And I use the term beef.
You're funny as hell for this.
With air quotes.
Yeah.
Because people be beefing with themselves.
Yeah.
So do you think that the response did what it needed to do?
What the fuck? Hold on. I was about to say.
I think it did what it needed to do.
Look, this the part that has to get clipped back in after it gets clipped back out. We friends in real life. Bitch, do you think is motherfuckers moving for real? Do you see, what is it? Crickets. What? Motherfucker, wait, don't block your opportunities?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Don't
wait, hold on.
Your emotions.
Nigga, this, don't let your emotions ruin your opportunity, baby. This is the opportunity. Look, smile. We're on camera. Fuck you talking about? And that's my response to that. What the fuck?
I knew the response. I know.
I needed the I feel like you wanted it for the clickbait, but I feel you. The clickbait. I feel you.
So Midnite Club wasn't the only performance you've had this year or in the past since you've been back. Can you compare it to like the People's Choice concert, Chicago Appreciation Days, 420 in Wisconsin, the Pride event, AK Srirachi's listening party?
Okay.
Like, you've been everywhere. So like.
Okay, so AK Srirachi, that was definitely a vibe. I feel like that was us bringing the girls out. Like we outside. Like, what the fuck? We outside. Midnite Club? I felt like a superstar. I feel like, how, like, what the fuck? When you gotta, no cocky shit. When you got motherfuckers running up to you talking about something, are you Myah Storm? What the fuck, bitch? Who the fuck are you? And then turn around and ask for features in the such a song, and to the point where, and no shade, no tea, like I don't even know your catalog for real, but you fucking with me. Like that shit feels unreal sometimes. Yeah. It feels unreal, and that's not even just from artist to artist. That's from me stepping into a room, whether I'm performing or not, and just everybody grabbing my aura, and then I turn around and I step into the exact same room without the same people, and everybody just gravitating to my aura, whether I'm performing or not. Like just me, just everybody just seeing me for the radiant me before they even get to see the talent. Like that shit is crazy. And I feel like Midnite Club really like opened my eyes to that. Like yeah, I'm sitting here with my people, but damn, like look at the people they brought out, and look at the people that's watching me, like doing me, and then inquiring about me, and then damn, I'm really getting these follows, and these not just from other artists, these are from people who are genuinely interested in me and trying to
network.
Yeah, not even network, just develop into a fan of mine.
Yeah.
Like just those genuine connections. Like I feel like Midnite Club gave me a lot of those. Like, oh my God, you're Myah Storm. Yeah, like that's like, it makes me feel so good. And Midnite made me feel like a fucking celebrity, especially when you moving with your whole team. You get the feeling real solidified around that bitch. Back. Shout out to Tag. Shout out to fucking Tag. Like, thank you for throwing great events. Oh. Thank you for always keeping me and my team in mind. Thank you. And shout out to KP.
Yes, KP. You a little crazy, but I love you.
Exactly. The both of them.
Bringing up KP is a perfect segue to the next question.
That's funny.
Because we're going to talk about Miami.
Miami.
You know, KP just got back from Miami. I just got back from Miami.
Looking for the hoochie danny.
Yes. Speaking of, you went to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
You went to visit Mixmaster Studios. And you somehow ended up in the back of a music video.
Oh my God. You gonna blow me.
I do my research.
Girl, that was some bullshit. Let me tell y'all.
Tell me about this Miami trip.
You want me to tell the truth? Because I'm going to talk to the camera if I tell the truth.
I don't know if I want the truth.
Truth is.
Oh, truth is. Well, it's Melly's couch. We all about truth here,
I came to Miami. That camera, actually. I came to Miami to sit down and get some business done with a particular entity, LLC. I went down to go sit with a motherfucker, right? I went down to go handle my little business, right? I had the whole day planned out. It didn't work that way. All right, I missed my flight. All right, cool. Me and this associate, we meet up. She get me from the airport, whatever. We slide to the Airbnb, whatever. At this point, it's like, oh baby, you family, come on. We just gonna stay. Fuck it. Actually, you already ready to go? We finna get up and we finna pop out. All right, we pop out. And this is where we finally have our real meeting at. And somehow, in some fucking way, I ended up in a session with fucking the infamous Dom Cee. I am Dom Cee knows. Ended up in a session with this man. And somebody was promoting their album. And I was just trying to roll a blunt. And they said, y'all cool. Motherfucker said, you cool, you cool. At this point, I'm drunk. We in Miami. My business meeting is over. We chilling, right? I'm literally sitting there like this, really like I'm just trying to booty cheeks hanging out, all type shit. We in Miami. I'm just trying to roll my blunt. And them niggas come around with the camera. Oh my God. I just want to smoke clean. That's it. And then when I realized he was recording, I'm like, I'm trying to do a little, a little
Give him a little something.
Like, what the fuck? And why would you keep all the shit? Literally, it's me spilling blunt guts in a fucking video. All types of goofy shit. I'm sitting there with my foot trying to scrape it up. Then I look up, seeing what the fuck is going on. These niggas is really shooting a video. And here go motherfucker tell me we're in a music video. Sends it to me. Blew me. Why are we in a music video? It was Glenn. It blew me. He said, I got his album thing. Look.
Miami
was the worst, probably the worst and the best. 36 to 40 something hours I had in my life. Like, what? It was a mess.
Yes.
Melly Starz, it was a mess.
It was a mess. But now we're in 2024.
Okay.
We made it.
We made it.
I
know, I was tired. I was so tired. They could be like, these girls cannot stay. Exactly.
They can't stay serious.
Exactly. We're trying. All right,
your marketing in 2024 has been insane.
Welcome to the 2024 group chat. Hey, y'all. This is Myah Storm, and welcome to the 2024 group chat. What the fuck? Well, marketing is on point.
That was...
Don't tell
me. My next question.
Disney better not.
No, we're not.
Mute our shit.
No, fuck that.
Okay. So we tell Ari to put a bleep when I say
bleep. Okay, Ari.
Because they like to mute my shit.
My question was, let's talk about Myah has entered the 2020 group chat.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is it? What does it mean? Who's in the chat?
Who's in the chat?
Who's in this chat?
Justo in the chat. Yeah. Justo in the chat. Melly Starz is in the chat. Herb Dean is in the chat. Smokey Smuds is in the chat. TQ's in the chat. Fucking Top Dollar AP in the chat. AK in the chat. Who else in the chat? Tact in the chat. KP in the chat. Like, it's like, y'all sitting here probably thinking like, who the fuck? What the fuck is this chat?
Right? Like, I want to be in the chat. Well, I am in the chat.
You are in the chat. Melly Starz is
definitely in the chat.
Melly Starz is the one who like created the chat. Like, I'm the creator of the chat. She's the co-creator of the chat.
Yeah.
So basically, the 2024 group chat is just everything that's going on in 2024. You might see me on 290 Mo. You might see me on a lot. You might see me with Antellum. You might see me with the 312 Awards. You might see me. You don't know where you gonna see me, but you know, like in that space, like chatting.
Yeah.
That's the chat. Like,
the chat, yeah.
It's like you either in the chat or you not in the chat. Like when I talk to Top Dollar, it's either you in the chat or you not in the chat. And people like there's no music for me and him referencing each other. You probably think like, what's y'all, whatever. But he in the chat. And then you gonna see him in the chat.
Coming. And he's coming to the couch.
Yeah, he's coming to the couch.
Yeah. So
shout out to Top. No, but yeah, like the chat is everything that I had going on since January. Probably a little bit before January, but like the 2024 group chat in my head was very much established probably around November, December of 2023. Like, this is something like I just want to very much highlight the year. Like I said, I was giving myself 2 years to live lavish.
Yeah.
Like this is my lavish year. This is the year that a lot of people see the most of me than they ever seen before. Like, you see like who I am as a real person, a real rapper, a real mother, a real an entrepreneur, a grinder, a person who's just really just trying to put it all together and make it make sense. I feel like this year has just been that year for me. And then, the doc is coming soon.
The doc.
Executive produced by Melly Starz. But y'all didn't hear that from me.
I don't know who this Melly Starz girl is, but
me either.
She sounds important.
A little bit.
Pequeño. Now, today is Monday.
Yeah.
And you have this thing, this hashtag, Myah Music Monday.
Myah Music Monday.
How did that come about? Is it still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Continue it?
It's still going. What's today? Okay,
Monday.
Shooting day is Monday, and this Monday, look, I'm gonna give it to him. I did post this Monday. I did post about Myah Music Mondays. Y'all want to know why? Because
she was coming to the couch.
I was coming to the couch, number one. And number two, this shit here differently. Y'all think about it, you. So, you know, I gotta promote. So it's still a thing. I feel like that's more of a thing when I'm sitting here promoting, like really trying to
push the product.
Like yeah. So I feel like every time, like for Lyrically Blessed, when it came to the project, every single I introduced, that was like a Myah Music Mondays type of thing. Like, oh, okay, like let's push this. So that's more like the day I try to like highlight my music the most, or highlight what I'm promoting or what I'm doing, whether it's me, my team, whatever is going on. I try to like to promote music that's connected to me, if it's not directly connected to me, but promote music in general that's centered around me or my brand or my team. And try to push that. So Myah Music Mondays. So if you into what I'm into, if you into me, you might be into what I'm into. Then check out Myah Music Mondays. That's a hashtag.
Where?
Instagram or Threads. Instagram and Threads, that's my place. Like that's where that's where Storm is. Storm is always on Instagram and Threads. If you love Storm, if you love Myah Storm, if you love anything in the Myah Storm the ball, she's there. Just don't go nowhere else. Oh yeah, Myah Storm's Facebook. You can go on there too, but nothing else.
It's not,
nothing else.
It's not. The Facebook is.
Who gets on there anyways?
Right?
Exactly.
So now we're just gonna have a little bit of fun, and we're just gonna talk about specific songs, fun things that I found about them, fun lines that I found.
Oh yeah, you on one.
Oh yes.
Okay, you on one.
Party Up Freestyle dropped 3/18, but it's not on Lyrically Blessed. What are you doing with this song?
It was a freestyle.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Okay.
I'm
sorry. I just wanted to... That was much. Okay. Do you want to ask again, and I can say it nicer?
Be yourself.
What do you mean? What am I doing with it? It said it was a freestyle. I told you.
Okay. My bad.
It said freestyle, didn't
it? Here's a fun fact that I was live for. You announced on BBETV live, just in studio, you decided, hey, I'm gonna be dropping Safe on X, Y, and Z days.
Because I had it done.
Yes, I understand this. But was there any backlash on your team, or like how did they react to you just making this spontaneous announcement?
Well, my manager said, I said, can you check it? I'll check it. Is that better? Yeah, that's basically what you said. And then I was like, Melly, can you check your calendar? And you're like, yeah. And then after you checked it, and I'm like, so what's woo woo? And more of the story is my manager was like, she told me what I asked, and then I said that's when it's coming out, because my team already had it ready to come out. It was just all about me, like pressing the button and just giving the okay. And I feel like when I put my team on the spot, they was more like, bitch. This is what we're doing today? Because you didn't say shit on the way over here. And that's pretty on. I mean, I probably got a little chewed up, but I feel like if I didn't have the work ethic that I had, if I didn't have the, I'm always on go. So I feel like my entire team doesn't look at it like, oh my God, this bitch just doing anything. It's more like okay, we see she's gearing up. It's just really like that close to she just take off. And I feel like once I open my mouth, and sometimes it's very sporadic. Sometimes I don't know what I want. Sometimes I'm all over the place. But a lot of the time, like I feel like when I communicate all this to my team, they see my vision even, they help me break down my vision so I can see it clearer. Opposed to like, oh my God, here are my ideas, and this is what I want to do. So if I say I'm going to do this, and then I turn around to my team and say, hey, I'm going to do this, and now I'm announcing, hey, I'm going to do this, like, I don't have a choice but to do it. Opposed to me just being in my head like, Maya, what do you want to do? And then everybody's yelling at me, talking about some, bitch, what are you trying to do? That was a great voice.
That was a great impression.
Thank you.
Great impression.
Thank you.
That's a great impression of your manager.
Yeah, my manager.
Yeah. So Fresher. Moving on. We got some more songs we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
Fresher was, I felt, was a message to everyone about like who you are and just like who you are. You have a line in there that says that you were overlooked and now you're overbooked. Is that true?
Yes, bitch, I'm tired. I promise you, I'm not gonna lie to everybody that's watching me sit on this motherfucking couch. I am tired.
She's tired.
I'm tired.
Apparently her manager keeps her busy.
I'm tired. Today's Monday. I was supposed to shoot a video yesterday, but I didn't. Thank fucking God, because niggas had their own podcast to attend to. So shout out to them doing their own podcast as an artist. And they had to go do what they had to do. But I had to shoot a video yesterday, so just imagine. Saturday, coming from an EP release party, where I'm lit and I'm turned and I'm performing. Yeah, like, you know, I'm doing it. I'm sitting there. I'm showing my girl love. So, you know, I'm going to stay to the end. I'm going to stay till it's over. Be able to woo, woo, blah, blah. Then I turn around and shoot a video if I had to, hypothetically. Then I turn around and go do my 9 to 5 as Myah, right?
Yeah.
And then turn around and put on these motherfucking chains and be Myah Storm. Like, Jesus Christ. Booked and fucking busy, baby. Booked and fucking busy, and I'm over it. But it's becoming lucrative, and I'm starting to see like return from it, and everything I'm pushing is making sense. So booked and busy makes sense, but baby, I'm tired. But it's okay. Keep booking me. I'll stay tired.
Okay.
I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired.
There you go. On Stormy Interlude, you have a line that says, I'm the cross between a woman and a king. What the fuck does that mean?
I'm the cross between a woman and a king. Also maybe the woman of your dreams. What the fuck that mean? As much as I'm feminine, I can stand on my own. Period. Like as much as you want me to be the person to aid you, I can be the person to lead myself, if that what it means. Yeah. So that's what that bar means.
Fire Squad. You have a very interesting line that I was just like, what?
You're funny as hell, because I definitely seen that shit and I was blue.
It says, I ain't got a peanut allergy.
No, I said I said no peanut allergy, so I can go nuts.
Why? What?
Now you got me thinking.
And that was the first song that you recorded.
Okay, so what was my bar before that?
I don't.
Look, now you got me looking.
That just stuck out to me.
That's what you decided to I don't even. Where the fuck do I find this? Where do I find this?
You're gonna have to do your own research on yourself.
What the fuck? That's crazy. Cause I don't even know what I said.
I don't either.
Melly, to even like, what did I say before that? Since Miss Research.
It didn't stand out. Clearly.
You suck.
Are you regretting being on the couch right now?
I can't even get the fucking lyrics. More on the story is that was a raw ass bar. Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me.
That's why I brought it up.
No peanut allergies, so I could go nuts. And I was like, what?
Apparently I can't go.
I was like, what? 16, 17 at the time? That bar is crazy. Exactly. I would use that to this day. I just sat there and just tried to rap the whole rap, trying to understand why I wrote it in that. But you know what? That's too long ago.
Exactly.
Pass.
Moving on. So you did a weak ass freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
But then right after you did it, a lot of people started this trend.
Oh my
How
God.
did you feel about it?
Girl, shitty
Is
as
that
hell.
why it's not out?
What you mean, like my video?
Yeah.
To it, my visual? Yeah. Well, yeah, but it's
like
coming out.
semi-out.
It's coming out. It's coming out because I did a spin on it. I dropped it on my project, the audio. Like, the video is coming soon. The video is coming when Bonnie and Clyde drop. So the video is coming 8/8 when Bonnie and Clyde drop.
There we
And
go.
I don't want to talk too prematurely, but hopefully TQ is dropping First Degree 8/8, and y'all gonna get a project and 2 visuals.
What?
Y'all gonna get the original visuals. Y'all won't get the remixes, but y'all will get the original visuals.
Nice. So, one more song question.
Okay.
Whose voicemail is on BBMR?
I gotta pee. Can I go pee?
Nope. Once you get on the couch, you can't get up till I say so.
You know, that's my you know,
Are you legally allowed to discuss who's on this?
I'm legally allowed.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck? Like, that's my voicemail. Once you leave it on my phone, that shit's mine. That shit, leave a message for blah, 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 3, 1, 2, nah. That sounds like that belongs to me. Okay. That's, you know, that's just somebody that me and dude share blood.
Okay.
We share
And
blood.
we'll leave it at that.
Now we share blood. Like, dude cool or whatever. Like, he make pretty kids and shit. So I ain't too. It ain't, you know, like, it's cool shit. We cool. It's cool.
Okay.
Like, whoever that is, I'm just saying, like, they cool people.
Cool. Okay.
Like, they cool enough for us to share blood.
Yes, clearly.
Shit, I
Put
mean.
them on a project.
What? No, whoa. We was just
Too far.
We was just connecting dots.
Okay.
Putting the motherfucker on a project, it would have had to say featured.
True that.
Featured person I share blood with. That's what I would have had to say. But it didn't say that. It's more so like oh shit! Who the fuck is this? Yeah, and then it turns off, and then you never remember again unless you want to listen to it again, unless you listen
Or on
to
Melly's couch.
Yeah.
And she brings it up.
Yeah.
She's a psychopath.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. We're getting to the end. We're getting to the end, guys. I promise.
Shit.
You mentioned online somewhere that your project Rollout was like the label was backing you. How was the rollout process, especially with Keep It a Bend, because you sat there and you dropped the song, the visuals, and a review at midnight?
Okay, for my first project to roll out the way that it did, from single to single to single, phenomenal. It's nothing that I couldn't ask for nothing more, and anything less probably would have not even held its standards. I am very grateful for the people I had around me from the point Lyrically Blessed started from my living room with an engineer, with my personal engineer, into a studio with another one of my personal engineers that I'm so grateful to be able to call my engineer, because that nigga's booked and busy. In a team, from managements to co-managements to other artists around me inspiring me. So I'm just like, when I really think about where it started to where it is, it's just like, damn, from single rollouts to everything. Like, Keep It a Bend, that was my first ever single, and the way it got rolled out was phenomenal. I couldn't ask for a better rollout.
No, definitely.
And then going from the next single to the next single, from Keep It a Bend to having a whole article written up on me at midnight, when my video, my song, when everything dropped at midnight, like everything dropping at midnight was flawless. To turn around and do Gametime and that shit be laced up so well to the point where the promos well, and then I turn around and have Ethika post me onto their page of thousands and thousands of followers. Like, what the fuck? I didn't ask for that. It happened. So to sit there and then follow up with Fresher, and and me just not being in front of the camera so much, like to that point, and just like, oh my God, I'm so like, but to really get it done, to my project photo shoot and everything, get it done from the canvases that go on Spotify or wherever they go, like everything, this whole rollout was flawless. It was tiring, but it was flawless.
Yes, definitely. And you got a lot of attention. Busy 995 from WC Radio reviewed the track, and he says that you look like a boss ass chick.
Yeah, he was like, this girl must be from Chicago.
Yes.
I'm like, that's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. Yeah, when I seen that, I was really excited and I was really happy just to really just get an unbiased opinion of your music. And it's just like, it don't be no extra reach. It just be like damn, shorty, let me watch how you rock and watch how I rock and review it and just really just genuinely fuck with me. Like, that shit is just real. Unsolicited is great. It makes me feel so good.
You Excitement Radio out in Miami also played your music.
Yeah, shout out to Excitement Radio. I always see them on my timeline. I always support them. Yes, they play Keep It a Bit.
Yeah. And then Joliet Up Next is another.
Joliet Up Next. Shout out to Joliet Up Next. One thing about them, they definitely gonna show me love, and I appreciate that. And honestly, that takes that all the way back to me going to school, going to high school in Joliet, my last 3 years of high school in Joliet. So shout out to Joliet Up Next. That's where I really like put my feet in the ground and rap, and everybody got to see me and all that other shit. Like, motherfuckers really got to see me, and I feel like when I was in Joliet, I had the biggest voice ever, because it wasn't a lot of bitches doing what I was doing, or fuck doing what I was doing, because everybody made music, alright, but spitting the way I'm spitting. There's not a lot of bitches that can sit with me when it come to my pen, and that's no cocky shit, that's real shit. So, like, I feel like motherfuckers be seeing that and be like, look at her, and I be like, yeah, look at me. Humbly.
Definitely.
Humbly.
You mentioned when you were here on the lot. Mm-hmm. Well, not here because this is
but at your
at my sponsors,
at your studio home.
Yes, at my sponsors, at my home. You mentioned that you wanted to work with White Noize. Do you think that will happen?
Probably not, because you know he too big for me.
Oh, okay, White Noize.
He too big for me. He too maxed up. Nah, I'm just playing. White Noize. Shout out to fucking White Noize. Hey, I promise you, White Noize, you make the best music. I want to shake my ass to your music. I be maxed up. And I want to put some stank on it.
There we go.
Fuck is you talking about? So if you're trying to work,
let's go.
We can do it. I promise you.
This clip right.
This is viral. Look, me, you, viral.
While you were here in studio, again on the lot, you also mentioned, or you said, thank you for the opportunity to weld Maddenly. Can you talk about that? Or is this
I feel like it's more sensitive, because it's kind of like the way I move in my operation with my team is probably not the way that other people move. And unfortunately, like, whatever happened, like, and it's fine. There's no hard feelings or nothing like that. I know that it was an incredible feature. I know that she's an incredible vocalist. I would never take anything away from her. When you think about when you go to work with other people, you have to establish some ground rules. I feel like that's the biggest lesson that I've took from accepting features from people, because I haven't done a lot of features. All my features have been really
close to home.
Yeah, very close to home. Like, I want to shout out Three-Headed Goat. Like, that's where really my features lie. So at that point, it's just like, I don't know. It just gets real. It gets tricky. Everybody doesn't work the way you work, and you just have to respect that. And then whatever happens, and whatever doesn't. I'm very grateful for every opportunity that has came to me, and that's before me, and that's after me, and whatever the case may be, I'm still gonna be who I need to be at the end of it. And shout out to Wells, because that's an amazing vocalist, no matter regardless of how things panned out. If things don't work on a business tip, they just don't work on a business tip. Like,
It is what it is.
Yeah, everybody don't mesh businessly, just like everybody doesn't mesh relationshiply, romantically, friendship. Like sometimes the businesses don't align, sometimes things don't align, and that's fine.
Nice. Now I have a personal question, because we're at the end of the interview.
Yeah.
As a female, how does it feel being asked about intimate relationships in interviews and in public spaces when you're really just trying to focus on your music? And why do you think that happens?
It happens because I'm a bitch. If I want no bitch, niggas, one thing I want to say, and I want to say this to the camera, women, like, please do not feel pressure to put anything of your personal out there just off the strength of, because niggas wouldn't sit there and ask another nigga like, what's up with your bitch? What's up with your what's up with your blah, blah, blah. There's ways to go around these questions. There's ways to uphold yourself and spin that shit on the next motherfucker. When the motherfucker sit there and ask you, so are you in a relationship? Sir. With what? Like, what type? Like, what we talking about? What's the relationship? We talking business? We talking romantic? Like, you do not have to sit here and just put all your business out there, because honestly, it ain't nobody's business. You're supposed to sit here and talk about what you're supposed to promote. You're supposed to be on your boss shit. Ain't nobody supposed to be on the forefront of nothing that you got going on. It should always be about you. So if anybody's fishing for things like that, which it happens because this is the space that we're in, and we're also in a music space. We're so vulnerable. We're very vulnerable. That microphone is our outlet. So sometimes we say certain things that come out certain ways, and those weren't for those questions. But at the end of the day, you just got to be interview savvy. So ask the question again. I got you.
Last question. We made it. We've gotten to know you for the past 10 years, your entire career. We finally made it to the end. So on December 31st, 2023, you said 2024 is going to be the year they remember me. No, sorry. 2024 going to be the year to remember. Mark my words. I think it has been. Do you agree?
What the fuck? Yeah. It's August. We got another 4 months. I got another 4 months to rock. I promise you. In these next 4 months, actually in these next coming days, everybody is about to see, like, I feel like Lyrically Best, you got to see a lot of my dynamic as an artist. You got to see the softer side, the rapper side. You got to see a lot of different sides, from the trap side to semi-trap side, to the storytelling side, to just Myah Storm. And you just got to see me through a lot of waves. Bonnie and Clyde, for what we got coming up in these next couple of 4 months, Bonnie and Clyde, that's dumb. That's dumb. You really gonna see where the lyrically comes from, Lyrically Blessed, and the blessed plays into the lyrically. Like, I am pushing my pen this entire project, and shout out to TQ for allowing me to do so, for challenging me to do so, for putting me on beats that I'm sitting here thinking like, what the fuck am I finna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do to this, but man, and it turns out to be incredible fucking music. Bonnie and Clyde, 8-8, baby, 8-8-24. Shout out to fucking TQ. And that's how I feel about 2024. And just fucking wait. We're not done. I'm not done.
This is only the beginning.
This is only the beginning. And this is Melly's Couch.
This is Melly's Couch. Well, and you know, the beginning, when I started Melly's Couch, every artist that came on had to spit a verse, freestyle.
I gotta pee.
You seem to always need to pee.
I do. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you going to spit something for us before you go?
Yeah.
All right. Take it away whenever
I gotta
you're ready.
remember.
Oh, okay.
I do. Finna say it all, so say less. A little pretty bitch on her blue nose. Running less, bitch put on school clothes. Hope you found what you came for. I know it's captivating. Breathtaking, motherfucker say different just means they hating just everything.
And that's all we get. That's all we get. Remember to follow Myah Storm.
I'm sorry. I was following the beat, and Yeah, I'm not a freestyler, so
No, clearly.
Melly, do you want to close it out? Look, I tried. Let's start with before you end this.
Okay.
I tried. I tried to like decline out of this, y'all. Let me take my glasses off of this. I'm a songwriter, y'all. I'm a songwriter. I'm a fantastic rapper. I could do a good freestyle for you if you ask. You feel me? But the thing is,
it was in the instructions.
It was in the instructions, but you know, that goes back to that 2024 group chat thing. You know, when things are in the group chat and you just don't necessarily have to respond to them. Look, hey, let me not show my privilege on here. You close it out.
Okay, I'm gonna close it out now. So, thanks for tuning in to the first episode of Melly's Couch. I know it's a long one.
Congratulations.
Thank you for coming on this new journey with me and experimenting and,
you know I'm here.
And being so open about all of the things. I have a little gift.
Oh, I hope this is my signing bonus.
And on that note, shout out to The Lot for our official sponsor. And remember to follow Myah Storm everywhere at Storm DeVos. Follow me.
Is this going to make me cry?
That's why we're cutting it out right now.
Okay, I'm going to read it. Okay, I'll read it in the car.
Bye.
Bye.